I am trying to get a couple things set up here because I'm still learning this process. One point, I had this where I could see the chat on my tablet. And that is what I'm trying to do. Since I'm going to um, have this camera to where I can, well, I'm just going to have to do this the hard way. I guess I'm just going to have to do it this way where I can see the chat. It's going to be a little odd. But at least this way, I can see what's going on. All right. Bag number 2. It was suggested to me to have the camera here. People can see a little better what I'm doing, which makes sense. So give that a try. See if that works for people. I don't need 4 of these things right here. Time and all, it never ever leave down to something. Something never changed. You the same. The less you believe, believe in me, believe. All right, I've got a nice little organization going now. Mostly. Hold yourself up to the light. Okay, he has two beards. That's kind of weird. Aye. Oh. Hey. Oh, well, I'm on the second bag for the truck. I think we actually start the truck today. This has, all in all, about 10 bags. So first bag was the forklift. So today is the start of the truck. If there's his feet. Ah. Okay, I'll move my little ghost. So we have the little truck driver here. Oh yeah, the Mind Flayer's pet, where I also have the Mind Flayer's brain around here somewhere. And I gave the Mind Flayer a cell phone so he can do Uber Brains. Which makes me think I forgot to do this. So let's see what we get here. This one has a little special bag, or box, or whatever. So it has a cape in here. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm got a suggestion to change that. So hopefully it works. How does this little cape go together? Well, it doesn't really show how the cape goes together, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm always willing to... Oh, is that what this is? Ah, see if I can get his cape on in a way that makes some sense. There we go. There's nothing up to me. I don't know what this extra little cape is for. Oh, oh. And I guess he has a little... This is magic, I guess? I am not really sure. It does kind of look like that. The big one goes first, the small second on the cape. See, I got to figure out something better to do with so I can actually um, know what's going on. so I can read the chat. Ah! No, no, no! Okay. Okay, I think I see what you're saying there. Action. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. That way I can still read the chat. I think that'll work. Hi, welcome in, Roaming. I'm doing all right. Hope everything's going well for you. I'm going to take his hands off. Maybe that'll help get this on. Man, this guy must take a lot of time to get ready in the morning. Yeah, I'm doing the that as well, but I got a bunch of the D&D minifigures, so I've been opening one each day. And this guy, whoever he is annoying. But he has a little evil-looking pumpkin head thing. I like that. Kind of hard to see, but it has a face on it, this little pumpkin head. Hey, welcome in. All right. Oh, he's going to sit over here for a little while. And my Mind Flare needs to sit over here also. I love the Mind Flare. That's still my favorite. Okay, now what do I need? Well, I need lots of stuff, but what part do I need right now? This part. Now this guy's that guy's cape is annoying. I mean, he couldn't. I love the Mind Flare. The Mind Flare, I just find it so funny. And the little brain it comes with. I I love that little brain. I, this D&D campaign that we've been playing forever and ever. We have this big castle, and under it was a whole civilization of mind flayers that had been farming humans for like thousands of years. We killed a bunch of the mind flayers and then left the rest of it for contractors, basically, while we moved on with the story. Yeah, they did really well. Um, they really thought out how the mind flare looks. I mean, the face is just so funny. Whereas I just love giving him the cell phone. Because I completely could see a mind flare sitting around ordering brains. What was that show? Zombie, I think it was, where a whole city of zombies that were intelligent. So, like, one of the problems I'm having is um, I'm having a hard time finding work. I apply for work and people keep telling me I'm overqualified to do anything. Um, the biggest problem the veteran community has here is mental health. And the VA was getting a lot better at dealing with mental health issues, and now it's going into the tubes again. Mental health is really the biggest problem um, the VA has. And for a long, long time, the process of applying to the VA was really difficult. Obama had made it easier, and now it's getting harder again. So you got all these issues going on, and then you have to do all this paperwork. And there are places that will help, and I've helped a bunch of veterans also in my free time. Which I'm working on I'm helping another guy right now also. I just have to finish rewriting his application. And I just do that for free, of course. It's so funny. That iZombie show did stuff like that. It was like in the early 2000s, I think. Oh, thank you, Roman. But yeah, that's the long and short of why we have a homeless veteran problem. And the funding of the VA is a huge problem that shouldn't be a problem. Cage. Oh, thank you. It's such a weird thing. Overqualified just means I can learn anything you give me. But then they're like, well, you're not going to be here for that long. It's like, I'm going to be here for as long as I'm here. Oh. Oh, thanks for that, Roman. I hope y'all like this layout better. I am more than happy to try anything. Feel the same. There we go. I hadn't really realized for a while that Streamlab could handle this two-camera thing until it was mentioned yesterday, and I started playing around with it. Where does this... Trying to get the instruction manual in the frame. There we go. Okay, yeah, it goes there. Yeah, there was this random friend of mine is a homeless advocate in downtown Atlanta. She ran across this guy that was a Vietnam vet. She sent him my way, and I helped rewrite his application. Did a letter to his congressman about the way he was discharged from the Marines. He was discharged for being a drunk Marine. That's like saying it's a Marine that breathes. Of course he was drunk. We got his discharge changed. Got him into the VA, got all of his back pay. And then he got an apartment, reconnected with his son. And then, like 6 months later, he died. But, you know, he died happy. And that's like a really good outcome, I think. He was able to live like a year or so reconnected with his family. I cannot be saved. Still believe that I be saved. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm willing to talk about anything. Yeah, I want to put some shelves up back there and put some of my more static Legos like the Atari and the NES. Well, this is weird. So there's a little um, there it is, a little see-through red brick right there. But then I'm putting this over the top of that. I wonder why they put that see-through one there. It's kind of like the heart that's inside this ghost here. It's like I'd love to find the little heart that's inside this guy again, but it's like deep in there if I remember right. It is rain. Yeah, I also just need to. There has to be a better way for me to do the chat. That's going to be one of my next things to play around with. Ah, I almost dropped this. I just realized I still have one more order that hasn't shown up. The airport. Which is weird because I ordered the airport and then I ordered the truck. Excuse me. And then the giveaway came before everything. I need to see what's going on with that order. And I have a couple of pick-a-brick. I have a pick-a-brick order that hasn't shown up yet. I know those take forever. And of course, my missing piece for the shopping street. Because I would love to finish the shopping street. I don't know why I always think these are so funny looking. The lights. I need to do something so I remember where my limits are on the sides. Maybe my little ghost can sit right there. That could help. Now, roaming has a great setup where he has the his build area, and it looks like some felt or something down there. He is definitely more professional than I with this. So, holding back this. That's one thing I've noticed is most of the creators have a nice little build area. And something I'm going to start to think of now that I've got this two camera thing working. I need to train myself to put the thing down so people can see what I'm doing. Get a shock collar. And anytime it's not laying down where it can be seen, someone in the audience can shock me. Or anytime I start singing, someone can shock me to stop me. It sounds like a what was that show? A sci-fi show. Black Mirror. Sounds like something that would be on Black Mirror. Hi, welcome in. I'm working on the little, well, I guess it's not that little of a truck, but I'm working on the truck. It's kind of a southernism to say that little thing. And I am trying not to sing badly, but that's really the only way I know how to sing along is badly. Okay, there we go, these things. And I need to go around this way, do stuff instead of this way. Learning, everything is a learning experience, as I tell my little one. Um, there is, of course, Brit. What was it? I remember the name. Yeah. There's an auction site that I was recently told about that has some good stuff on it. I think this is it. Yeah, it's Whatnot is the app. They have a bunch of Lego auctions, and I know one of them is from this place here in Georgia called the Brick Store. Um, the Brick Store does some good auctions on that, and I've seen pretty good prices on stuff. I can't really remember the name of their auction thing on there, though. Oh, did I skip something? Yes, I did. Yeah, yeah. Vinima, I do remember your name. I've taken a lot of blows to the head, so my memory is not the best in the world, to say the least. I need to find the name of that their auction site again and save it. Because the people that work at that brick store are very nice people. I try not to go onto their auction site because I know I would spend money, and I already spend way too much on Legos. They are addictive, especially if they put up some of those the elf Legos that my little one really wants. Because I blame her for, yeah, I'm getting this because my little one wants it. That's just my excuse. I know that, and she knows that. Oh, okay, I see what I'm doing here. I was about to do something wrong. It's okay. You wanted to be, so you wanted to be, needed to be. Ah! Don't do that! Oh no! Where did it go? I'm gonna have to go spelunking. I'll be right back. Found it. There we go. Oh, the floor is so far away. Oh. Yeah, I really need to put some carpet or something down here so that these pieces don't fly everywhere. I don't care. That one got some pretty good distance on it. It'd be a Lego Olympics where you get the most distance from fallen pieces. So I'm guessing this is the front and this is where the trailer connects. That's my guess. For a long time. Okay. This. Then this. To you. Okay, did I do it? Okay, don't do that. No, no. All right, that one didn't get too far. Okay, now this is making sense. I somehow had missed the direction for putting this middle piece on. All in all, these pieces have not been too unruly. There's sometimes where I just think every piece in the build wants to just jump all over my basement. So again, they're hiding a little see-through piece. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, the Smashing Pumpkins really need to get on to paying me not to sing their music. I'm sure I am making them look horrible by singing along to their stuff online. Why do I feel like I've done something wrong? I don't see anything I did wrong, but for some reason I feel like I did. Okay, this might make more sense if I do it this way. That way, this is closer to the camera. I need to do like back when I was in theater, where we put the little X's. Don't I wish? I'd actually go out on a date more than once a year if I was. And I sing. Okay, does it matter which way this goes on there? I'm thinking it goes like this. Wonder what this piece is. If this is the cab of the truck, then what is this thing? I don't know. All right, now bag 3. Here we go. I don't know why there's an extra beard. That's one of the most random extras. I need to. I'm starting to run out of bags to put all of my recycle stuff in. I need more Lego bags. I need to go to the Lego store, I guess. So much yellow. It's like building Pikachu with all this yellow. Someday I need to finish that Pikachu. If y'all look at some of my earlier streams, I was building what I call the annoying electric rat. And I gave up because I just can't seem to build that thing. It's not the, of course, it's not the one they just came out with. This is a different company that did it years and years ago, and I could never get it to build properly. So I have like 3 streams that is just me complaining about the annoying electric rat. And then I finally just stopped and moved on to something else because I just couldn't take the annoyance anymore. From grace, here with you. Okay, where's these yellow 1x1s? Oh, I have 2 more bags here. No wonder I can't find it. Oh, that gets me every time. I use when I do go to a Lego store, I use the bags they give me to put all of the recycle stuff in as I'm going building. And I'm down to like 2 bags now. Last time I went in there, I was actually in uniform. And only one person there seemed to actually recognize me. 'Cause if I'm not in uniform, I'm always wearing one of these shirts, and I wear sandals. And I present myself differently. Career day. Not a career day, like people that do community service jobs day. And little one wanted me to go up to it. Okay, there's those two pieces I was looking for. To make the time right now. It's the time right now. Okay, where is this piece? I need two of these little things that have, they're gray. Oh, there they are. With all my gray pieces, right where they should be. Who would have thunk? Another chance till I fall from grace. Okay, where's the steering wheel? There it is. Leave me to leave me to. This is so much yellow. It is so much yellow. It's starting to hurt my eyes. Who would have thunk? Of course, it's kind of neat when I go up to the brick store with little one and we see the really old Lego boxes and the different color schemes. And you can see their change in color schemes from like the 90s and the 80s till now. It's kind of interesting. That little one school has a thing they do once a month called All Pro Dads, I think is the name of it. All Pro Fathers or All Pro Dads. And before class starts, fathers and their kids are there, and you have some little art project, and you have breakfast, and they do this thing about communicating with your children. It's the cutest thing. And it's tomorrow. It's just always it's a cute little thing. I hate being unemployed, but I'm glad that I'm able to go to that. If I was on orders, um, I'd go to it also because the army's just like, oh yeah, yeah, spend time with your kid. You'll come into work after that. Not worried, but it's a neat thing. Of course, most civilian jobs wouldn't let you do that. So I always look forward when that comes around every month. It's to the sun. What is this? I don't know what this thing is going to be. It has one of these pieces that make it so it'll turn, but then it's on the stud, so it can't. It's kind of interesting. So why is it connected? And it's even locked in, so it's not like it can move at all. So why is there the little piece? It's interesting. I'd love to be able to talk to their engineers and just pick their brains about this stuff. And now it's even blocked in. So there's another random odd piece that is being completely enclosed. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. That is something that none of the kids will understand. Okay, I seem to have missed something. Oh, yep, I skipped a page. There was an old show in the 60s, 70s called Laugh-In. It was a vaudeville type sketch comedy thing. And one of them had this guy in a German uniform that was supposed to be spying on everyone. And he'd show up at like the end of sketches a lot. And he'd just say, very interesting, but stupid. Very stupid. It's like all he would ever say. I'm old. I'm old. I completely accept that. Of course, this isn't stupid, but it just makes me think of that every time I say interesting. Very interesting. And my friend that I did that stream with, of course, he knows that joke, and we made that joke. Because he's older than me. His wife is my age. Okay, where's the... Come on. Go in there. There we go. Yeah, I love my Stitch shirts. I have like 3 or 4 of them in, I think 3 different patterns. Say if I'm not in uniform, I'm basically always wearing some kind of tiki shirt. I need to find some more of them, some different patterns. But these took me a while to find. Oh, this is like this is the line that goes to the trailer to connect the electrics. Okay. On a first aid kit. Because you do have to have a first aid kit on a big rig. It's shoreline. She waits. I really want the I want angels. I want the angel excuse me, Lego set. That is going to be my next purchase that I'm going to use a lot of the insider points to get a few dollars off of it. I've been saving up the insider points for that. I would love their house. Their Alani's house looks so cool. But little girl really wants the angel. Yeah, the one that's like that big. I thought Speedy was about to fall off the box. Right now, I've just been focusing on stuff that is really part of the city. There it is. I really do like how they did the house and the amount of little figures it comes with. I think those are being discontinued this year also. Yeah, Off by a Stud was showing tons of stuff getting discontinued this year. If only I had the money for all that stuff. She waits for me then. The little one and I were watching a bunch of stuff about where this vocal coach, one of them's a vocal coach and one of them's an opera singer, were talking about music theory and um, the way people sing. It's very interesting stuff. Oh, I need to do this twice, I think. Yes. I am not very musical myself. I was in the band when I was in high school. I played the clarinet badly. But I love music theory. It's very interesting. I'm glad little one likes to sit there and watch those with me. So one of them, they were talking about Johnny Cash and the last song he did, which was a cover actually of a I forget the person that did it, but just talking about how he uses his grizzled voice to make that song just beautiful. What was that song? I can't think of the name now. Oh, this looks so neat. I love it. Uh-oh, it's sticker time. Okay, where's the piece? Okay, it's this piece. Let's see if I can do the sticker properly. Me and stickers, Lego stickers, just do not get along very well. Because it's so small and my sausage fingers. There we go. Okay, that one came out all right. Oh, okay, this is the living cab right here. This is his little, his little living area, living space. So there's a picture in there. That took me a minute, and then that's the bed. I see it now. That's such a great detail to put in there, that they have the living space. Oh, you gotta love it. That is so cute. That is just not a job I could do as long haul truck driver. I have driven around this country in trucks thanks to the Army, and I stopped every night in hotels. And that was exhausting enough for me. I just could not imagine just having to live in your truck. It's bad enough living in tents. At least you have your own space, but man, when I stopped for the night, I could go to the gym in the hotel. All right, Legos, y'all were being nice to me and not flying around everywhere earlier. I don't know why y'all are deciding to change your personality now. There we go. Did I do that correctly? I think I did. Yes. Okay. I have literally spent days driving up and down the East Coast, out to Texas. I don't think I've driven farther than Texas from Georgia. Out to the Midwest, the furthest being Wisconsin. And I just cannot imagine being in one of those big old trucks and people drive. Well, I mean, I've been in some big trucks and people trying to tailgate me. Like, man, these Army trucks don't stop on a dime. Y'all need to give me some room. One time I was, me and this other soldier, we were using a U-Haul, just a rental truck. And we're up north, I forget where, but it's right next to an Army base. And there were these trucks that had a bunch of tanks on them, and there were soldiers in the tanks. Freezing. They were freezing. And here we are. We're driving by them, and we're in uniform. And I start waving at the freezing soldiers, and they're looking at me like they want to kill me. I was like, oh my God, I just I had to wave to them. This has to be like part of the engine. So I don't understand why. Okay, I don't understand why that little thing that moves up and down like that. Interesting. I'm sure there is a reason. really do need to figure out something. Have maybe Dale come over here and we build another one. Keep forgetting. No, I don't keep forgetting. I just haven't thought of something that would be different. Okay, I think I have this correct? Okay, I do. Just my dyslexia turning things around in my head. Okay, nope, I was doing this wrong. Okay. Just keep thinking I'm doing this backwards. And I guess not. I think that looks correct. Yeah, that matches. Come on. Yeah, this is going to have to get glued on. So there we go. We got the engine now. Oh, that's why it's on something that moves. So you could do like you're opening the engine compartment. I like that. I was listening to some podcast. I can't remember the name of it now. But like the only clue they had for finding someone, it was like a hit and run. Um, was this type of truck and the damage that was done to it. And one of the detectives was, I think this was in New Zealand, was randomly on vacation and he saw that type of truck at the truck stop. I was like, wow, what a coincidence. Oh, that is so neat. Yeah, I'm going to have to glue this together. Once everything's built, I'll go back and glue stuff together. Come on. There we go. So that's really neat. You can pull um, pull the engine up, or the engine compartment up. So we got the engine compartment, most of the driver's compartment, and the sleeping compartment. And a little first aid kit. So I am going to call it a day there, and we'll pick up on bag 4 tomorrow. Um, yeah, I'm glad y'all like this new setup. I'm going to play around with it some more, see if I can make it any more comfortable. For like reading the texts, reading the chat. But thank y'all very much.